Hello, my fellow history lovers. My name is Mark Moyser, and I'm here today to talk about my most recent book that I've read. It's called Reagan, The Life by H.W. Brands. This is the story of Ronald Reagan, the 40th President of the United States of America. Now, if Ronald Reagan is your hero, and you believe that Ronald Reagan could do no wrong, you probably don't want to read this book. Likewise, if Ronald Reagan is a villain, and you don't believe Ronald Reagan could do anything right, again, you shouldn't read this book. H.W. Brands has done a masterful job of telling a well-balanced story of the life of Ronald Reagan. Coming in at over 800 pages, this book is chock full of great examples, illustrations that help you understand why Ronald Reagan became the leader that he did. You know, from being a young child and somebody at church telling him, "Oh, you're a great actor, maybe one day you can go to Hollywood," to when he was in college, where his classmates put him in a place where he was the public face of a student strike. This book does a great job of telling the story of Ronald Reagan, how he saw the American dream and went to Hollywood, how he got a job, and how his relationship with the studios, and how that led him through his life, how he got involved in politics, and subsequently how he ended up being the California governor. While this book takes a lot of time and talks about his Hollywood career, I feel the book is lacking in not spending adequate time covering his time as a governor. But then the vast majority of the book is about those 8 years that Ronald Reagan is the President of the United States of America. This book goes into great details of the public policy decisions that Ronald Reagan made when dealing with Russia, when dealing with negotiations with the House and the Senate. You know, at no time that Ronald Reagan was President of the United States did he have the House and the Senate both with Republicans. So throughout his time as president, he had to negotiate with Tip O'Neill to make compromises, to get what he wanted, to get the best deal that he could get, according to his vision and the mandate he believed he had from the people who elected him. Ronald Reagan, often known as the Great Communicator, Ronald Reagan was a great president. And at the end of this book, the author tells us that you cannot understand the second half of the 20th century in America without a deep understanding of Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan, the 40th President of the United States. And if you want to get a better understanding of the man and how he developed and became the leader that many of us loved and respected, then I encourage you to read this book. If you enjoyed this review, please hit like below. And if you want to be kept updated on future book reviews that I do, please hit subscribe. I'm Mark Moyser. This is Bookmark, Lessons from History.